Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. This is your host, Jonathan, for this series of the Soccerspective Podcast. We've made it to episode number 8, guys. Woohoo! Thank you all of you who keep tuning in, guys, to see my part of the podcast. And, guys, as always, it's been one roller coaster of a week for soccer fans, guys. So, this week, guys, we will be touching more on international soccer, although there's been some club soccer, but that's mainly for the women's soccer European Championship and some other games. So we're gonna go ahead and touch base with this, guys. By the way, just before I start, like always, thank you all guys who tune in and week out to see my series of the podcast. Also, you guys who are gonna start to tune in and see our other series of the podcast, which is hosted by the knowledgeable Brandon, who's doing a great job. He has 5 episodes out, guys. So go ahead and check out our other series podcast of Touchline Talk with our host Brandon. He gets into the tactical, analytical, analyzing managers and these kind of topics, guys. So check that out. And for those of you who know me, guys, I'm more about daily news, fixtures. I'm all about the fan, guys, fan base, and yeah, with me, guys, we are the 12th person on the stand. Let's go. Woohoo! So, yeah, guys, by the way, so this is the last episode. That will be, I don't have a name yet. So, the next episode, guys, I will have this series branded, our co host or the host of the other series of the podcast, Brandon. His series is called Touchline Talk, and it represents what he focuses on more the analytical, coaching, managing aspect, and yeah, that kind of aspect. So I have my name of this side on the pipeline, and this is the last time that I will just have it called Soccerspective Episode 8. So from the next episode, we will have our name, guys. So for those of you who like to follow me, guys, be ready for that. So our next episode. So guys, staying on this program's agenda, this series, let's do like we always do, guys, and let's kick off with our daily news. So we're gonna start, guys, by the first news I have here today for you guys is there's a transfer rumor. So Antoine Griezmann, the French international striker, great player, 33 years of age. So there's talk of him leaving Atletico Madrid and destination North America, specifically to Los Angeles Football Club. So they're making some good signings lately. So they made already a big signing with Oliver Giroud this last transfer season. So here's another French national teammate of his going to play for LAFC. So they're doing some big signings, and it looks like they want to stick to some French players. So good on you. So there you go. That's Los Angeles trying to sign one of the best midfielders in the last 5-10 years, performing left foot. Would be a great addition, guys. So next news, guys, we're going to go over to Manchester. So Erling Haaland is currently discussing a contract renewal with Manchester City, guys. So if this goes through, he will earn 500,000 UK pounds or sterling a week, which is around 889,000 Canadian dollars a week. So I don't know about you, but that sounds quite like a contract to me. And if that goes through, guys, Erling Haaland will become the highest earner in the Premier League. So his hard work paying off, guys. Also, Manchester City want to include in his buyout clause, which currently is 150 million UK sterling. They want to change it up it to 200 million UK pounds. So that's that news, guys. So going on to the third news, staying at Chelsea, guys. So we're going to focus on the women Chelsea, so the professional women's soccer team for Chelsea. So Sonia Bompastor, I hope I spelled that right, by the way, or communicated it right. Sonia Bompastor becomes the first coach, guys, in the Women's Super League to have won the first 7 games. So that's the first record there in the Women's Super League over in the UK. So yeah, 7 wins, guys, and the last one, which came yesterday, they bet Chelsea women, bet Manchester City 2-0. So good on you, Chelsea. So this is the team now, women's team in Europe at the moment to check out, guys. So our next news, we are going to stay with the women's soccer again, and it comes from Bayern Munich, guys. So the ladies' goalkeeper, Mala Gorst, I believe. So Mala Gorst. So the young player, guys, she's 23 years of age. Unfortunately, she's been diagnosed with some tumor, but showing you how good of a club Bayern Munich is, they are extending our contract and renewing our contract as a show of support, which is fantastic. Shows how good of a club Bayern Munich is, guys. So a lot of clubs could learn from that, So yeah, the club has extended the contract, and also the keeper Malagos, she's been playing all games all season, so even with the tumor and that, so well done to you, and hang in there, and we wish you the best and the most speediest recovery, okay? So then our last news, guys, of the day comes from the one and only, the great, what's been undoubtedly one of the best players in the recent generation, the one and only Cristiano Ronaldo, guys. He had what a performance he had this week, guys. So on the international breaks for the UEFA Nations League, Portugal were playing Poland, and Ronaldo, guys, he scored 2 goals in that game, one penalty. Portugal won 5-1, and the king, one of the kings of the kings of bicycle kicks, guys, he has got another one. He scored, I believe, the fifth goal with an overhead kick, guys. This guy can do left, right header, but Cristiano Ronaldo, guys, seems to just keep going, guys. International level, still up there with the best, top level football, and he's performing in and week out. So fair play to Ronaldo, guys. Hitting nearly 40 years of age soon, and cracking them goals in, guys. So yeah, also as he did that, he's Cristiano Ronaldo broke another record. This guy breaks all the records, by the way. But from the age of 35 onwards, he has scored more international goals than Diego Maradona his whole career. So there's a little facts for you guys. So also, by the way, he has now with that goal, he has 910 professional career goals. So let's see, will Cristiano Ronaldo get 1,000 goals or will he not? So 90 goals to go. I don't think he's gonna quit soccer before he gets there, guys. So round of applause for Ronaldo. Woohoo! What a fantastic player, guys. So that's our news for this podcast. Next, we are gonna go on to some results of this week, guys, and we are going to stick with the women's soccer results because there's been some great games. It's picking up pace, the sport, and I'm going to focus a bit on that on this podcast too. Unfortunately for me, the results of the women's result of the week comes from we also had a post in our community just a few days back and on our social media. Our mid game of the week, guys, was Juventus women's team versus Arsenal women's team in the European Women Championship, UEFA, okay? So, as I am a Juventus supporter, as you know, I support obviously the men's, women's, youth academy team, all Juventus. Unfortunately, we lost 4-0, guys, so at home, not a good result for us. So, women's lady team need to pick up the pace there, ladies. But that was the first result that we have today, guys. The next one, we are going to Bayern Munich, and which the keeper was playing, Maria Goss. So fair play to you there. But Bayern Munich bet, I hope I say this right, but Valerenga, which is a team from Norway, 3-0. So good result there. Then we are going to move to the Barcelona women's team who played this name. I'm definitely going to get wrong. SKN St. Polten. Did you know that team? No, I didn't either until I figured I did some researching and checking who was playing who for the women's team, which I need to catch up a bit with who's in the game, who's performing, who's not. But Barcelona women's team bet SKN St. Polten 7-0, guys. Whew. Well, that's a result, guys. So St. Polten, by the way, are from Austria. So great result there, guys. Both Barcelona teams, women and men, are performing there. So fair play on that. And we're going to stick with the women's team, guys. And still from Spain, Real Madrid's women team, guys, bet the Dutch side of FC20. And guess also 7-0. So Interesting, two of the top teams trashing other teams 7-0. Doesn't happen always, but wow, some amount of goals, guys. And I remember when I was younger and women's soccer wasn't as played or as followed as it is now, but the scores are getting higher, which shows that the quality is getting higher. Performance is more. So, yeah, women's soccer, guys, it's picking up. It's getting a lot of attention the last few years. So there you go, guys. Now with the women's soccer results out of the way, we are going to focus with the men's. And the men's for this week, guys, is mostly international, friendly World Cup qualifiers. And yeah, let's kick it off. So the first game, guys, comes from Germany in the UEFA Nation. I'm going to go through the UEFA Nations League first. So Germany bet Bosnia Herzegovina. Uh, Also, guys, 7-0. What is going on? The first three results we have is a 7-0. I have not seen this in a while, guys. That's 21 goals in three games. You gotta love soccer, guys. If you're a fan of these teams, Barca ladies, women's, Real Madrid women's, or Germany national against Bosnia, you just seen your team score 7 goals. You are a happy camper, guys. You cannot complain with that. While if you're on the other fan base of the losing team, that's a tough cookie, guys. And yeah, your team better start performing there or not get that much of a gap of a 7-0 defeat because that is definitely not the result you want. So, but same as any loss, you can learn a lot from it and you will pick yourself back up and get back out there. Our next game is Greece England, which Greece won. Sorry, England won 3-0. So the Lions with the 3 points there. Next comes to Ireland, guys, the green country of Ireland, which I am half Irish, from my mom's side. What a great result, by the way. So Ireland with their new coach, they won 1-0 against Finland at the Aviva Stadium in Dublin. So well done to Ireland. Great result. Next result comes from Belgium, Brussels, and I've seen this game, and it was fantastic because Italy, where I'm from, my country, we won 1-0 against Belgium in Brussels, guys. Fantastic game. We could have got way more goals. A young team. Tonali played. So Andrea Tonali, who is a Newcastle player, who was recently banned for 1 year from game betting or that. But this guy is coming back. He's playing. He got man of the match. He's scoring goals. Fantastic player and a bright future for Italy. Youngsters, fantastic players, guys. So there you go. I was happy with that 1-0 to Italy, guys. Next result, we went to Paris. So France, Israel was at 0-0, a draw. Next, guys, we are going to the World Cup qualifiers in CONMEBOL or North America and South or the Americas. So the result comes from Venezuela, where Venezuela drew 1-1 with Brazil. So Brazil need to do a bit better there. They're not getting the results or the wins. They also missed a penalty, I believe. So yeah, that was a good result for Venezuela. Other shocker in the same qualifying for the next World Cup comes from Paraguay, which Paraguay bet the reigning World Cup champions Argentina 2-1. So not a good result with Messi. Also, as Inter Miami lost out in the playoffs for the MLS. So not a good results there coming from Lionel Messi, guys. Okay, then the other result, guys, comes from Africa for the qualifying for the next World Cup, and it's South Sudan bet Congo 3-2. So that's a good result for South Sudan. Burkina Faso, guys, lost 1-0 to Senegal. Senegal always had some great players, guys, very good players, and yeah, that was a great result. Another interesting result, guys, comes from Pyongyang, North Korea, still for the World Cup qualifying for the Asia side of the tournament to qualify. So North Korea, guys, bet Iran 3-2. So there's an interesting result and definitely an interesting game, guys. Also, with North Korea was our question of the week 2 weeks ago. So for those of you who missed it out, North Korea, guys, has the biggest soccer stadium in the world with over 100,000 fans in Pyongyang. So interesting fact there. Then we are going to stay on for the World Cup qualifiers. And Oman, guys, bet Palestine 1-0. So 3 points to Oman there. Then Australia, guys, against Saudi Arabia was at 0-0. So a share the points there. And the last result, it comes from still the World Cup qualifiers, the playoffs, quarterfinals. And Honduras beating Mexico 2-0. So good result for Honduras. And okay, so guys, just for those of you who don't know, these World Cup qualifiers, they are being played to get ready for the 2026 World Cup, guys, which is being held in North America. And it's going to be a joint hosting from Canada, United States, and Mexico, with the final being played in the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. So there you go. That's why all these games, now that the club soccer has a pause, the international competition use these times to to work on the qualifications for the next World Cup or the friendlies international. So yeah, that's what these teams are were playing for. So guys, our upcoming fixtures, our game of the day, guys. By the way, today we have two games of the day, which are starting very soon. First, guys, is comes from England, and it's England v Ireland. So big rivalry there, guys. Big historic game. Ireland performing, England performing. So that's our game of the day, guys. Our joint game of the day. Our other joint game of the day, guys, comes from the San Siro in Milan, Italy, where Italy are playing France, the top two teams in the standings for the UEFA Nations League in their league in their group. And the winner of this, guys, will come as the winner of the league, so of the table that they are playing. So, as a Juve, as a Italian fan, Forza Italia, let's go! But that's going to be a great game, guys. Excuse me. Got to keep your throat hydrated, guys. So, guys, our next game comes from which is tomorrow, by the way. So, Croatia, Portugal. These two teams have had great European Cup games, great World Cup games. So, let's see where Ronaldo pull another one, guys. So after that, guys, Argentina, Peru. So this qualifier for the World Cup is important for Argentina because they need to get these points going back up there to qualify on the higher table. So it's to ensure that you progress to the qualification. And our last games come from still qualifying, and it's the quarterfinal of the playoffs for the qualifying for the World Cup, and it's the Central American Derby of Panama, Costa Rica, the two neighbors. This game is sure to be good. A lot of passion. I've been to both countries, and the passion for soccer there, just like most Latin America countries, it's incredible. It's loud and it's intense. So that would be a good game to watch, guys. And yeah, that's our fixtures for this podcast, guys. So now we are going to actually I'm going to take this chance, guys, to say to all of you who are seeing this to this minute, to this second, thank you, guys. Appreciate it a lot. And if you like what we do for Soccerspective, what we are talking about, if you like how we are growing the team, we have Brandon on board now with the Touchline podcast, which is going great, by the way, guys. He has 5 episodes out. If you're enjoying our catalog of episodes of our videos, over 300 that we have, if you enjoy our social media posting, my hosting, what's being created with Soccerspective, and the direction we are going, guys, just please, guys, just follow our social media, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit a like for this button, comment on this video how great of a host I am. No, but seriously, guys, thank you so much for Soccerspective fans in general, and just any of you guys who are engaging, commenting, and enjoying what we're doing here, guys. We are going. This is our 8th episode for this podcast. Our 9th episode, we'll have a name, guys. We will have this podcast serious name, just like Brandon asked for his touchline. And yeah, so guys, also by the way, if you have any advice or anything you think this podcast can resemble, like a fan zone or 12 soccer play or anything, comment and we will see. Okay, so like and subscribe, guys. Follow us, and that rewards our passion for soccer, and it just enhances your voice and our voice to make something out of what we have here, guys. Okay, so thank you a lot, and Yes, we hope you are enjoying it, and we hope you enjoy what's about to come, because we wanna end 2024 fantastic, and we want to start 2025 running, guys. We are gonna start 20. We are getting ready, ending the year as good as we want, and we want to start the next year, guys, hitting, running, training, coaching, analyzing, and winning this soccer game, guys. So let's go. So, guys, our next step of the podcast, we are going to answer, like we do at this stage of the podcast, is our question of the week, guys. So, last week, our question of the week was, what was the first official international soccer game? So, the first ever recorded on record played. And, guys, the, the answer for that, guys, was back in the 30th of November, 1872. Scotland played England, guys. So that was the first ever international official soccer game. So Scotland v England. And unfortunately for the fans who attended, it was a 0-0 draw. But that was last week's answers. And now, guys, this week's question of the week goes or is, which women international soccer team is the most successful in women's World Cup history? So, which women's soccer international team in World Cup history is the most successful? Get typing, guys. Get Googling. Do whatever you want to do to get the answer and post it under this video, guys. Because the first person will be will get a mention in the next episode as our fan of the week, like we do on a weekly basis, guys. You need to start answering more, guys. I say this week in and week out, and I will keep repeating it until it's in your head, guys, and you start answering every week, because soon we will have freebies to give out, and I want to give them out to you. Okay? So let's get cracking with that, guys. Okay, so with the question of the week announced, guys, we are ending the last part of the podcast, which is your host Jonathan's favorite part, guys. So for those of you who watch this podcast week in and week out, the ending of the podcast always goes to what for me is one of the most important puzzles in soccer, guys. The fans, guys. So our fan of the week. Woohoo! Oh, I love soccer. So, guys, this week's fan of the week, guys, goes to one of our subscribers who commented on one of the videos we have on our catalog. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And it's Guardiola's treble winning tactics. It's a video we have, guys. So it's this video right here. So go check it out if you want to see it. But I chose this video because there was a comment made by our subscriber who is now our fan of the week, and it is Joshua Goes. Woohoo! You are our fan of the week, Joshua. So Joshua, yeah, commented that under the video, Joshua wanted to remind all of us that Manchester City are having a very not so good time, because Joshua commented, as you can see, 4 defeats in a row. So yeah, there you go. Also, if you see this, I will be reaching out to you, Joshua. I just want to know, are you by any chance a Manchester United fan? But no, Joshua, there you go. For your effort in engaging with us, you have won our fan of the week for episode podcast number 8. Woohoo! Let's go, Soccerspective. So, guys, with that said, with the fan of the week done, guys, I want to just go ahead and thank you all who have seen the whole episode. Thank you all to who engaged. Thank you all for who love what we do here at Soccerspective. All your feedback is appreciated, guys. Get engaging more. If you haven't done so, guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, guys. Get engaged with our YouTube community post. And yes, guys, just remember, I do the talking on this part of the podcast. Your voice matters, okay? So, guys, for this week, this is my part of the podcast done. Guys, I hope you are enjoying the podcast. I hope you are tuning in to Brandon's touchline talk, guys, because, guys, we are only getting started, and we have a lot of things planned going ahead, guys, okay? So, again, guys, if you haven't done so, please just follow, subscribe. If you appreciate or enjoy my hosting, guys, just hit the like button, subscribe, comment under this video how much of a great presenter I am. I know. And then, guys, always remember soccer, the beautiful game. We love this game, guys. We love soccer. That's why we are here doing this. And just like week in and week out, guys, I want to thank all of you, Soccer Spans of the Week, guys. And are you ready? Three, two, one. Forza Soccerspective! Woohoo! Until the next episode, guys.